Do you have a leaky or damaged roof? Time is not on your side. More time equals more damage, and more damage means more money out of your pocket. What's the solution? Call us immediately. We always answer our phone, or fill out the form below. You'll have quality, affordable, local roofers sent to your house on time. A free roof inspection and no obligation estimate is your first step to getting your roof fixed. There is absolutely no risk in calling us, but you risk more damage and money by doing nothing. Take action by calling your local roofing experts today.